welcome to Catholic Current, where we give you an update on events affecting the Church in the United States. From Washington, D.C., I'm Mara Moser. Pope Francis had some special prayer intentions following this week's Angelus.
Another tragic shipwreck happened a few days ago in the Mediterranean. 41 people lost their lives. I have prayed for them. And sadly and shamefully, we must say that since the beginning of the year, almost 2,000 men, women, and children have already died in the sea trying to reach Europe. This is an open wound on our humanity. I encourage the political and diplomatic powers that are trying to heal this in a spirit of solidarity and fraternity, as well as the dedication of all those who are working to prevent shipwrecks and are aiding migrants. And let us pray for the people of Ukraine, who are suffering so much because of this war. I also want to assure my prayers for the victims of the fires that have devastated the Hawaiian island of Maui.
As Pope Francis mentioned in his Angelus prayer, earlier this week on August 8th, wildfires on the island of Maui burned the historic town of Lahaina to the ground. More than 11,000 people were evacuated, and the death toll continues to rise as emergency crews search the extensive remains. Bishop Larry Silva of the Diocese of Honolulu joined Catholic Current to discuss the tragic situation and how you can help.
The whole town is gone, basically. A few things are left standing, such as our church and our rectory, thanks be to God. But our school and the convent and the parish hall are gone. And of course, most of the town is gone. As we drove past it, we could see all the devastation. Of course, then we went to the parish's mission church in Kapalua for Mass, and there were about 200 people gathered there. And there we heard stories of people missing, and they still didn't know where they were. But in spite of that, people are resilient, and I think they do have hope, and so I know that's the result of many prayers of many people throughout the world.
So what is the area of greatest need right now? How can we help?
Well, you can pray. That's certainly very important. We are collecting funds. There'll be a lot of rebuilding to do. At least, as I mentioned, even though we're very grateful that our church is still standing there and the rectory, we did lose the school and the hall and the convent. And then I think about 5 of our employees have lost their homes. Our school personnel there, they lost the school building, but they're trying to get like hotel conference rooms or ballrooms, because there won't be many tourists there for a while in that particular area. But to use those rooms perhaps for getting the children back in school, because I think they feel that's important for their own sake, to be together, to have something productive to do, and to give their parents time to find work, to find housing, to fill out insurance forms and all those nitty-gritty things that they need to do at this point. So, but people are stepping up, so we are very appreciative.
Thank you again, Your Excellency. Please be assured of our continued prayer for you and for all of the people of Maui, and especially in Lahaina. So thank you again.
Very much. God bless you.
All right. Thank you. Take care. Thanks for joining us for this edition of Catholic Current. I'm Mara Moser. See you next week.